Now, I've been covering the development of Skate 4 since it was originally announced over 3 years ago now. And in that time, we've gotten a couple of teaser trailers showing some very early footage of some gameplay. They've even released some sit-down talks with the developers called The Boardroom. And while I'm definitely seeing some growing excitement for this new game that they're calling Skate, I'm also seeing a lot of growing concerns for the community based on some of the things we've been seeing. One of my favorite comments has to be, "Can't wait for my grandkids to play this." Yes, guys, it has been over 3 years since they've announced it, and there is no release date in sight yet. But today they have dropped a brand new gameplay trailer from the May Playtest. And it does showcase some brand new gameplay. It even hints at some brand new game modes. So as always, guys, I'm going to show you the entirety of this new gameplay trailer. And then afterwards, we're going to take a deep dive and talk more about it, including some of your guys' concerns. Like, is this game a slap in the face to real skateboarders? We got some deep stuff to talk about. But first, enjoy this brand new Skate 4 gameplay trailer, also known as Skate. I gotta stop calling it Skate 4. Alright, there it is, another gameplay trailer. I do want to highlight my favorite portion of this trailer, though. It's actually near the beginning. Look at this city street. Nice little power slide there. There's even like a little breakfast chalkboard outside of the shop that he does a Wally 180 off of. I mean, this part looks absolutely amazing. I also really love this shot of this guy doing like a huge boned out back 180 over this like walkway. I mean, this part of the city looks absolutely incredible. It looks really realistic too. But with that being said, there are some things that concern me, and these are things that concern you guys too. One of you guys left this comment that says, "My only concerns are that they'll make it look too colorful and arcadey, and that it'll be way too focused on climbing and building aspects and less on the story mode and gameplay." Now, it's definitely true. A lot of these trailers they've been releasing have been highlighting this new like parkour feature. I mean, right here, this is clearly like a game mode where you have to try to collect these things by doing parkour. I mean, there's not even a skateboard anywhere in this shot. And yes, I think there is something to be said about how colorful everything is. I mean, guys, this is pre-alpha gameplay. A lot of this could just not be textured yet, but yeah, these bright pink ramps right in the middle of the city aren't exactly a realistic city vibe. This guy has the skull head cosmetic on as well. You know, not fully realistic. But come on, guys, in Skate 3, you could literally play as Meat Man, a slab of meat. The game's not supposed to be perfectly realistic, but I definitely understand where you guys are coming from, that it looks a little too arcadey at times. But what I really want to talk about is definitely the biggest concern I've seen about this game by far. Here is about 100 comments of people saying they hope there's a story mode or some sort of single player game mode. Now, I completely agree with this sentiment. I would be very disappointed if there was not some sort of single player or story mode. I'd say this shot right here pretty much sums up what we've seen in every single trailer. This is massively multiplayer. I mean, there's a ton of people seshing the same ramp right here. They're all together in the world, skating together in multiplayer. I mean, every single shot has multiple people either sliding through it or skating together. I think it's pretty clear that there is going to be a big multiplayer aspect to this game. And with that being said, they have not really discussed a single player or story mode, but I would be absolutely shocked if there was not like some sort of story mode or some sort of way to play single player. I feel that this game is becoming more like the Fortnite of skate games, leaving behind the true essence of skateboarding. I mean, I could relate more to Session than this new edition of the game. For now, it's kind of a miss for me. And I understand where they're coming from. Skate is going to be a free-to-play game, and pretty much everything we've seen has looked like this, which is kind of just like a big Fortnite lobby. But I think it's unfair to jump to conclusions like that, guys. I mean, we have seen some of the best physics and skating in these trailers. Like, look at this little power slide revert out. I mean, that looks so smooth. And right at the beginning of the trailer, we see a super steezy varial heel flip. I mean, the flip looks beautiful. I mean, I love how that looks. Even though he does drop into this, like, giant satellite dish, which May not be the most realistic thing ever, and then he goes on to skate the rooftops. And they are constantly adding brand new functionality to the game. I mean, right here, you'll see him go onto this curb into a slappy, which we've never been able to do in any other skate game. So you definitely have more board control than before. I mean, even just looking at some of their TikToks, look at the board control you have on this ledge, kick flip out. I think this is an even better example, doing a clean grind combo. I mean, this is board control that we have not seen yet. And like, look at that, lip slide to 5-0. There's even a nice little no slide to crooked grind, nollie flip out. If there's one thing that I'm not worried about at all about this game, it is definitely the skateboarding gameplay, which I think is probably the most important part. Yes, it looks like they're expanding into some other things, like, you know, more parkour, a lot of new cosmetics, a lot more multiplayer. But in my opinion, you cannot deny the fact that this skateboarding looks good. The physics look good, the animations look good, and in my opinion, this will keep the game grounded as a skate game. I mean, the skateboarding mechanics and physics look sound. So as this game continues to develop, the things I really want to know about the most: 1, the release date, obviously. 2, will there be a single player or story mode? And 3, what is the map going to look like? Because right now it's kind of a blend of realistic city blocks, but also some really unrealistic ramps and moving obstacles. All we can do right now, guys, is wait and see, but you do have a chance to join the playtest. If you want a chance to join the playtest, you can go to this link, skate.game/insider, and you can have a chance to try it out for yourself. But all right, guys, as always, please let me know what you think down in the comments. I want to know what you're excited about, what you're concerned about. I do read through your guys' comments, and I'm sure that the developers are also reading through your guys' comments. But you guys know me, I am very optimistic. I have loved the skate series since I was a kid. There's a lot of very promising things here. Some things we still have to figure out, but in the end, I'm optimistic. So all right, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. And as always, stay Zexy. See you guys.